About 2 weeks have passed. I'm sorry, what? 2 weeks? We just doing like a jump like this? I need to know what's going on. I've met Sachi for lunch on the stairway that leads up to the roof every day, and she's gone through countless manga and novels. We've also gone to and from school together when we could. Oh, I mean, that's good. Sachi hasn't asked for help since the day I offered it to her, but even still, every now and then I go around to her classroom to meet her. Of course, I try not to draw attention to myself anymore, and just go to retrieve Sachi as quickly as I can. Even though Sachi's free from Sadakawa, I think she's still worried about being bullied. There's no especially noticeable change, but Sachi's smile doesn't seem fake like it did before. Little by little, smiling is becoming more natural for her. Well, that's a good thing, you know. That's always nice to hear. What are you smiling about? What are you smiling about? Today, as always, I arrive at home after walking Sachi to her house, and I run into my mom, who seems to have come out to check the mail. Oh, nothing. Is my face betraying what I'm thinking? I try to put on a more neutral expression as I reply. You've been getting up so early these past few weeks. Having fun at school? Something like that. It's not like we've actually been planning to meet up in the morning. We just keep getting lucky, I guess. But yes, it does mean that I've been getting to school earlier than I used to. The main reason I'm leaving early is that I'd hate to let the chance to meet Sachi in the morning slip away. The fact that it's put a stop to my habit of being late is just a nice side effect. Oh, my. I thought she was going to pry into my school life, but the mail seems to have caught her attention first. She scans the envelopes and eventually stops on one, separating it from the others. She reads it, and after a moment, finally sighs. What's wrong? I won tickets to a private showing of a new movie, but it's on the same day that we planned to visit some of your father's relatives, so I can't go. A private showing? You really hit it big. Did you really? Did you enter this competition, Mother? You're telling me that you just randomly got tickets saying, like, hey, you won a private viewing. That's how you get kidnapped. Well, I do enter a lot of those kinds of drawings. Okay, she did enter it. It may be legit then. Filling out entries to those prize lotteries is my mom's hobby. She systematically scans the web and fills out every one she can find. She actually wins quite a few of those private showings, and my dad and I accompany her to them pretty often. You said you had plans for that day. When is it? You usually do everything you can to go to those. It's this Sunday afternoon. These sneak peeks are usually on weekday nights, but not many people go on Sundays. Hey, could I have those tickets, since you and Dad can't go? Sure, I don't mind. I don't know if the movie's good or not, but I still don't want to waste the tickets. Great, thanks. Ooh, are we gonna be having a little date with Sachi? Let's go. And that's how I got them yesterday. lunchtime, as I eat with Tomo and Akemi. Now I show them the tickets for the private showing that I got from my mom.
Wow, I've never heard of that movie, but it looks fun.
Akemi is practically squealing with delight as she looks over the tickets. Oh, so now the answer to the question of which of us to invite is neither, I'm guessing. Good guess, Tomo.
Huh? No way! He didn't say that!
Bad guess, Akemi.
What the heck? I totally thought I knew you were going where you were going with this, but you're not taking us. Meanie, I want to see the movie too.
Well, you should have entered the contest then, Akemi. Sorry, I only got 2 tickets. If I invite one of you, that means I have to leave the other of you behind. So he's going to invite you-know-who instead.
I know who. Oh, Sa-chan.
Yeah, so what do you think? What do we think? They're your tickets. And besides, you're the one who knows your relationship with her best. Well, whatever. Sure, go ahead and invite her. Well, I've never hung out with a girl outside of school. Now I'm a little nervous.
Hello? What about the trip we took together on the last holiday?
You're a poor replacement for a girl.
What? What do you mean by that?
You're no girl.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, what I mean is that whenever we meet, Tomo's almost always there as well.
I got rid of the yawns, man. Well, yeah, I guess that is true.
I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but you're the one she knows best. We can't really give you much advice, but if you coerce her into going, she's never going to be comfortable around you again. If you plan to accompany her there, that should be enough to convince her, right? Yeah, you're probably right. I guess I should actually find out where we're going first, though, huh?
Man, I guess it does make the most sense for you to take Sachi instead of us. I still feel like I'm missing out, though.
Well, if Sachi ends up rejecting me, I'll hand the tickets off to you, too. Since at that point, I wouldn't know what to do with them anyway.
Huh? You sure? But you could go alone if you wanted, couldn't you?
Maybe, but do I want to go alone? Besides, these tickets are in my mom's name. If one of the people trying to use them isn't female, they might not accept them at all. Anyway, that's all moot if Sachi agrees to come.
I can't make the decision for you now that I have a stake in it. Do I want to see the movie, or do I want the day when I finally made Sachin to come sooner? I guess either would be good.
Wow, really?
New friendship or movie. They're all so equal.
What about you, Tomo? If you do hand the tickets off to us, that means I have to spend the day with Akemi, which is a pretty tiring prospect. Then again, I can't exactly refuse your generosity. I am free that day, and going to a movie might be a worthwhile diversion.
Wow, I didn't realize you were that excited to go on a date with me, Tomo.
Look, I'll do it, but do you know how much energy it takes the average human to keep up with you? The two keep talking, but I think they've already forgotten what has to happen before they get the tickets. Thanks for your input, guys. Anyway, I'm done with my lunch, so I'm gonna hurry up and go find Sachi. I stand up and head for the stairwell. Try this again.
Oh, Mamoru-senpai.
What's up? Sachi is, yet again, sitting at the same place in the same way as when I first met her. I've been coming by day after day, and each time I leave, it seems like she's a little brighter. It's comforting. Hey, are you doing anything this Sunday? Ooh, we're just going right into it, aren't we? I get right to the point, sitting down in my usual spot.
Sunday? No, I don't have any plans. Why do you ask?
Well, my mom won one of those sneak peeks for a new movie, but she can't go to it. She gave me the tickets. There's only 2, so I wasn't sure what to do with them at first, but...
What? A movie? With me? Don't you have any other friends you could invite?
It's not that I don't, but I don't have enough tickets for both of them. If you refused, I was just going to give the tickets to them. But I'm asking if you want to go first.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, we got a date.
Oh, but the movie theater is far away, isn't it?
Yeah, but we can just take a train, can't we? Or did you not want to travel too far?
No, it's not that. Just, if we take the train, you have to pay for tickets.
Doesn't your aunt give you an allowance or something?
Not really. I've never asked for it.
Oh god, I'm spitting. Are you and your aunt on bad terms?
I don't think she really likes me that much, though, to be honest, I'm not really sure.
You don't know. Don't you live with her? Couldn't you ask other family members or something?
No, it's fine, really. My family. My mom got sick and died many years ago. As for my dad, I was told he left when I was very young.
Oh, well that's sad. I am sorry to have brought this up. Your mom? Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's been a long time since then.
No, well, what about your dad? You said he left?
No one ever told me what happened, but he probably left because of me. I think he must have left right after I was born. I don't have any memory of him.
Wow, I do not mean to dredge up these memories. I am so sorry. Sachi's eye seems to dim as she tells me this. I suppose she wouldn't really remember if she was that young when he left, but I could see a little glimmer of sadness, god damn it, in her eye when she admitted it. ...
My mom didn't abandon me, though. She did her very best to raise me alone. She was a very kind mother. It was probably too much for one person to handle, though. It took too much of a toll on her body. And after that, sorry. I didn't mean to be so depressing.
No, I brought it up. I'm the one who should be apologizing. So after that, your aunt took custody of you?
Yes, that's right. Aunt Mayumi seemed to be really close with my mom. Before she died, my mom told Mayumi that she was counting on her to take care of me. That's why she adopted me. But I'm sure my aunt hates me. She just hasn't said anything. She probably blames me for her unhappiness and the death of her beloved sister.
You must not like your aunt very much. She sounds quite rude.
No, that's not it. I'm grateful to her for taking care of me. I just don't want to be a nuisance to her. It wouldn't be right for me to ask her for something as selfish as spending money.
I see. Thanks for telling me all that.
I've never had anyone to talk to before, so thank you for listening to me.
But you know, I really do want to hang out with you. If you want, I can pay for the train ride and stuff. I don't mind. I am super rich after all.
No, I couldn't. I want to hang out with you too, but I have to ask Mayumi if I can go first, if I can first. But if you have to pay for me, we should just not go. I don't want to be a nuisance to you any more than my aunt. Any more than to my aunt.
I don't know about your aunt, but you're not being a nuisance to me at all.
But...
There's no rush. Why don't you decide after you've asked her?
Yeah, alright.
By the way, since we have to go all the way to the next town to get to the movie theater, why don't we get there early so we can just wander around a bit? Oh my god. Oh my god, that one was... I just shotgun blasted spit all over my keyboard. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is awful.
That is awful. So we can get lunch or something. Oh no.
Okay. I suddenly feel very nervous.
Come on, this isn't some huge event. We're just going to have a little fun. Loosen up.
I'll try.
There you go. Oh, that reminds me. Do you have a cell phone? We could exchange numbers before we forget. It'll be useful in case we want to get in touch later on.
Oh, yes. I carry one in case of emergencies.
The cell phone Sachi takes out is ancient, but she fumbles with it awkwardly. It's really plain, too. Not a single sticker or anything. Not even one of those silly straps.
How do I do this?
I think you have to press this. She must not use it much. In fact, it looks like she barely knows how to use it at all. I guess that worked.
Thank you. Come to think of it, what's the movie about?
Oh, right. I should have told you before. It's some movie from Germany. It doesn't look like it's some huge adventure. More like a drama, I guess. Though the story is pretty light, so maybe it's more like comedy. I take the flyer that came with the tickets out of my pocket to show Sachi.
Oh, that looks interesting.
I've never seen it, so I can't tell you if it's interesting or not.
Even going to a movie theater is exciting. I've only ever seen movies on TV.
Well, a private showing isn't something you can just go to any time. It's not a regular movie theater, and after it's over, you have to fill out a simple questionnaire.
But that also sounds exciting.
Right? They need us to tell them whether their movie is good or bad. Imagine the power you have with that kind of decision. It's too much. I'm glad you think so then. The bell chimes as lunch period ends.
Oops, looks like we need to get going. I'll ask my aunt about the movie when I get home. I almost said mom. After her sad story, I almost said mom. Alright, great. See you later. ... The next day, I've got a lot on my mind as I'm walking to school along the route Sachi always takes. Hopefully, Sachi talked to her aunt about coming to hang out with me. After all, it's me who wouldn't want to hang out. Oh, oops. Oop, no, back it up. Now I wonder what her aunt will say. Sachi doesn't seem to think she likes her very much. Sachi is covered in wounds, but her aunt didn't seem concerned about it in the slightest when I met her. Maybe Sachi's right. Actually,
I did kind of get that impression. She seemed really cold, although I can't really judge her based on the tiny amount of contact I've had with her, so I don't know if that's really how she is. If her aunt didn't say it was okay, Sachi will naturally refuse. But I still want to take her out even if I have to force her to let me pay for her train ticket. If her family isn't supporting her, then that's all the more reason for me to do so. Oh, look at me, my gentlemanly self, paying for the lady's tickets, taking her to a movie, a free movie technically, free showing of a movie technically, because I'm so rich. I mull these things over as I walk, staring at the passing pavement beneath me.
Good morning, Mamoru-senpai.
I look up to see Sachi standing before me. Oh, good morning, Sachi.
Something wrong?
Nothing. I wasn't looking where I was going, so you surprised me. Sorry. I'm used to having to catch up with her. This is the first time I've heard her call out from behind me. She seems happy to see me.
I was wondering if I'd see you while I was walking. My aunt said it was okay for me to spend the day with you, senpai. She even said she'd pay for the train and lunch.
Oh shit, really?
Hell yeah, I ain't gotta spend too much.
Really? That's great.
Yes.
I was preparing for the worst. This is a little unexpected.
This is probably all a lie. Her aunt probably said no. She's like, I'm gonna go anyway. I'm looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, me too. Speaking of which, I heard the movie is actually based off some German novel. We continued chatting about the movie, what we'll do that day, and other little things until we arrive at the school. Sachi seems to be more excited about this than I thought she would be. She doesn't even know that much about the town we're headed to. ... Oh, school's class over? We moving on? Sunday. Oh shit, we just going right into it, alright. The day I'm going out with Sachi. We decided I would meet her at her house, since it's so close to my own. I had some time to spare, so I arrive at Sachi's house a little earlier than we discussed. I don't mind waiting if she still needs to get ready. I ring the doorbell. After a little while, I hear soft footsteps approaching shortly before the front door opens. Oh, hello, ma'am. However, standing before me is not Sachi, but her Aunt Mayumi. It's not like I wasn't kind of expecting this, but I'm surprised nonetheless, and my body goes rigid. Good morning. I'm here to meet Sachi.
Good morning.
Wait, what voice did I give her? Good morning. I think it was that. Mamoru-kun, I've heard all about you. It feels like Mayumi is searching me for something with her icy gaze.
Good morning, senpai. You're here early.
Oh, look at that. She's got a new outfit on.
Very plain, but it's also very adorable.
Sure enough, Sachi appears behind Mayumi. It seems like she's ready to go, but she looks between Mayumi and me with a troubled expression. I think Sachi is more surprised than I am that Mayumi answered the door. But Mayumi pays Sachi no mind as she stares at me and begins to speak. The movie ends in the evening, right? Once the movie is over, come right home, okay? Right, we will. I wasn't planning on staying out that late anyway, but the warning look in her eyes is a little unsettling nonetheless. Alright then. Oh, God. Alright then, off you go. With that, Mayumi steps aside and lets Sachi out onto the street.
Yes, goodbye. ...
We get a good distance away from Sachi's house before we start speaking again.
Sorry about that.
Why are you apologizing? I mean, I was surprised, but it seems like she was just worried about you.
She probably just didn't want to have to deal with any trouble I might cause.
Actually, I have no idea what she was thinking. Maybe Sachi's right after all. Whatever, forget about that, and let's get going.
Yeah, sure.
We're about to start heading out in the direction of the station, but... What's wrong?
Huh? What do you mean?
I was so distracted with thinking about Mayumi that I didn't notice that Sachi's wearing casual clothing. This is the first time I've seen her in anything other than her uniform. She's wearing a plain skirt and a worn-out hoodie. I realized Sachi put her hoodie up and her head down as soon as we started walking. Do you really have to walk like that?
Huh? This is how I always do it. Do you not like it?
No. It's really suspicious looking. I think it would be best if you took off the hood at least.
It's suspicious looking?
Yeah, when someone has their hood up and you can't see their face, don't you think that person looks kind of suspicious?
Oh, I see.
This is how she always does it. I don't know what it's like for her, but still, when she's with me, I don't want her to act weird like that. We're supposed to be walking together, but I can't even see her face. Look, I know you usually try not to let people see you, but you're with me today, you know. No matter what happens, I'm right here next to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
She's still anxious, and she's still keeping her head down, but at least she seems to have given up on the hood for now.
Right.
Right, it's me. Right, let's get going then, shall we?
Oh, okay.
Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot dot dot.